Now, what seems to be the trouble? What seems to be the trouble?
Well,
yes.
Every time I look at aspirin, I get nostalgic.
Well, what was looking at 2 aspirin make you nostalgic?
In World War II, I was a pillbox commander.
You're engaged to the elephant at the zoo? You're gonna marry her? No, you're not gonna marry. No, you're not gonna marry any elephant. No, you're not. Don't cry. It's not gonna do you anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to honor one Francis Dominic Nastasi on the occasion of his 65th birthday and some 40-odd years in show business. During the 60s, Frank finally appeared on Broadway and, of course, for 4 years, earned a very good living on television, throwing pies and doing imitations of a 6-foot-tall dog. And who can forget Pookie, Hippie, and, of course, the beloved Onions Oregano. Right now, we want to bring on the president of the Professional Comedians Association, a lame duck if ever there was one, Mr. Jerry Diner. Jerry.
Thank you, Barry. Thanks. Thank you very much. How do you like my highlights? I was instrumental in starting the Professional Comedians Association, and way back when we started getting these advisory board members. And, you know, when I ask people to join, and I say we have a list of advisory board members, and I rattle off Steve Allen and Alan King and Jerry Lewis, and then I say Frank Nastasi, and they go, who?
So in 1952, Frank wrote and directed an Italian opera with the Michigan Opera Company. It was called Fungool. And
Please, ma'am, don't cry now. Come on now. Come on now. What? You've got to help me, sir. What is it? What is it, ma'am?
All day long,
yes.
my husband beats me and beats me and beats me. You know, I don't care for myself, but it's the children.
The children?
Yes, they beat me too.
Frank gives me a call about a year ago. He says, Stu, babe, my hair's getting all white. I said, oh, I could give a shit. I said, don't talk to me about colors. They're totally optional. For his birthday, I got Frank the clapper. Broke his wrist. Okay.
Frank did do stand-up comedy. I was fortunate enough to see his stand-up a few times. Frank laugh. I thought I'd never start. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. A lot of you know Frank, who just got off tour at Mickey Rooney. Mickey couldn't be here. He had to stay home and floss today. Otherwise, he would be by. I kid, because I love. But he did, through the magic of audio tape, he's left a message. I got to interview him. I was in California 2 weeks ago. I was at a party, and I got to talk to Mickey. We got this right here. I hope it works. Here we go.
Hello, Frank. I'm sorry I couldn't make it there, but, you know, I was thinking about you today, and this is the reason I'm making this call. I was thinking about all the great things we did together over the years. You know, we worked Detroit, we worked Philly, and, you know...
no, you guys, you were in the Funny Thing, not in there.
Well... You didn't do it. Well, I worked with some kind of Frank that we worked together in Philly, and Frank Anderson, and...
No, Nastasi.
Well, Frank Nastasi, why didn't you tell me? You know, Frank and I, we were in Southern California doing that revival of Some Like It Hot back in 19...
no, you were... the Funny Thing happened later on the tour.
Well, hell, I always loved that. I saw that with Zero Mostel.
No, you were just with Frank.
I did that with Frank?
Yeah.
Well, let me look at my calendar here. You know, you're right. Frank and I did that years ago, and Frank, I just want to say it was a lot of fun. You know, I can't wipe this. It's indelible, Frank. Those moments together. We were in Mexico City doing that for rehearsals.
You were never in Mexico.
Well, we rehearsed somewhere out of the country.
No, Frank, white hair, little guy.
Frank, the little guy about 25 years old.
No, it's 65, 65th birthday.
Well, I knew the 5 was there. I was right with the 5, and Frank, I know you're up there now. You know, I'm older than you. My memory's a little wiped out, but hell, one of the great talents. So I remember Frank. His tap dancing was
he didn't tap dance.
Frank never tap danced. Well, you know, he really could play the violin, unlike anybody that I've ever.
Mickey, I think you should.
One of the great top bananas of our time.
I think you should just wish him happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Frank.
65.
65, Frank.
Thank you, Mickey.
I got property, Frank. You know, if you're looking for cheap bargains.
Wait a minute! I was sitting here with my daddy, and we ordered pie, and he comes in and he goes, "Pie!" like that, and I went, "Why?"
Now, wait just a moment.
And I was just minding my own business.
Just
and all that money was in the pie, and my daddy tried to...
Did you do that to him?
No, I mean,
Good
Boss, you know who I got here? You know who I got?
Oh, talk that way. The echo will bounce back and I'll hear it. Oh.
I got April Mulligan, the wrecker, is here.
April Mulligan?
Yeah. He's done 30 days so much, they named a month after him. I needed that.
Just want to drink a little toast to Frank. Thanks for onions, White Fang, Blacktooth, Pookie, Hippie. Thanks for the laughter. Cent'anni, Franco. Cent'anni.
Well, I tell you, I really was surprised. And you think this is nothing, but to me it's a lot. It really is. You know, there's certain things in your life that you remember, and I'll never forget this, you know. As hard as I try. But anyway, I love comedians because they have to face the audience and really let them have it, you know. But they are really great artists. Really, don't ever put yourself down. I don't mean to make a speech, but I'm going to make a speech. Comedians, someone asked me, Frank, you've done Shakespeare and killed it. You've done the classics. You've done you've done everything. You were in ballet, opera. He said, what do you like to do best? I said, give me a good comedy, because a comedian has to be actually 2 characters, you know. Okay, enough of the speech. But I want to thank you guys. I really do, from the bottom of my heart, and from the top too, because I think this is wonderful, and I'll never forget it. Thank you. Hi, diddly-dee, an actor's life for me. A high silk hat and a silver cane, a watch of gold with a diamond chain. Hi, diddly-doo, you sleep till after 2. You promenade with a big cigar. You tour the world in a private car. You dine on chicken and caviar. An actor's life for me.